On 24th July 2026, a ransomware group called XXX dumped more than 92,000 files stolen from Bank of Baroda onto the dark web. 1 terabyte of data. Bank of Baroda is India's second largest public sector bank, 1,088 branches across every zone in the country. And someone walked out with internal documents, customer files, security audits, and server configurations from every single one of them. What did they take? Your eKYC, your Aadhaar number, your PAN card, your photograph, your address proof. Your loan applications, gold loans, personal loans, home loans, education loans. The bank's own vulnerability assessment reports for its mobile apps, including the Bob World app you might be using right now. Its server configurations for its data center and disaster recovery site. Its CAG audit reports. Even its network packet captures, recorded network traffic, handed over to attackers on a plate. What we know about XXX is remarkably limited. A single Tor leak site appeared online. On 11th July, data from Bank Negara Indonesia was posted. On 25th July, Bank of Baroda's data appeared. That is the extent of our knowledge. We don't know if XXX is a single person or an organized group. We don't know their ransom demands, or if ransom was even demanded. We don't know their origin. The group claims a weak password enabled the breach, but there is no independent verification. What's certain is this: the exfiltration worked, the data was published, and the page remains online. The bank says a single employee email account was compromised. That core banking systems were not accessed. But here's the problem: the dump structure doesn't match an email breach. It shows files from 62 top-level organizational zones, 1,088 branch folders, international operations in Uganda and Ghana, IT security repositories, and named employee workspaces. That's not your inbox. That's a SharePoint or OneDrive repository with massively over-permissioned access. An inherited permissions chain that gave the initial foothold far more reach than it should have had. The bank's own security audit reports, taken from its own repositories. The bank issued a single press statement. Acknowledged a cybersecurity incident. Said customer interests are protected. That's it. As of today, Bank of Baroda has not individually notified a single customer whose data was in that dump. Has not published which types of data were taken. Has not given affected customers any guidance. Reuters confirmed the breach on 27th July. The regulator, RBI, has not made a public statement. Certain has not made a public statement. The customers of 1,088 branches are finding out from news reports or not at all. Bank of Baroda is not an isolated incident. In July 2026 alone, 14.3 gigabytes of data were leaked from a contractor serving the Kudankulam nuclear power plant. Star Health saw a massive insurance data breach in 2024. AIIMS was hit by ransomware. India ranked third globally for data breaches in 2025, with 28.9 million accounts compromised. And in the first half of 2026, more than 471 million victim notices were issued, more than double the year before. We have a Data Protection Act, the DPDP Act 2023, but enforcement has been weak. Mandatory breach notification exists on paper, but banks are not following it. If you are a Bank of Baroda customer, here's what's at risk. Your Aadhaar and PAN may now be in the public domain, can be used for identity theft. Someone can apply for a loan in your name. Open a bank account. Get a SIM card through a fraudulent swap. Your KYC data is the master key to your financial identity. And the attackers also have the bank's mobile app vulnerability reports. They know exactly where the security gaps in the Bob World app are. This breach has a long tail. This is not just a technical failure. It is an accountability failure. A bank that holds your KYC data should be able to tell you, individually, if it has been compromised. The regulator should demand that. The Data Protection Board should enforce that. Until then, here's what you can do. If you are a Bank of Baroda customer, monitor your accounts. Change your passwords. Enable two-factor authentication. Be alert for phishing calls. The scammers now have your data. Ask your branch directly, was my data in the breach? Demand answers. This is your data. Your financial identity. Your life. You have a right to know.